You guys basically need to treat the lanes like maintenance that allows you to make the plays. They're like the tools that you're supplying yourself with to make plays.
Banana slam jam.
So here's how it works, guys. Creep waves being pushed supply you with all the information you need. It supplies you with the pressure you need. It makes the opponent respond. And what it basically means is that I want you guys to think of it like this. There's more to it than this, but at the most basic level, you guys need to understand this. That if two creeps waves are pushed, the jungle between those two camps, or those two waves, is now accessible to make aggressive plays. Anything in the opponent jungle that's between those two creep waves, if one of them is not pushed, is not a place to make plays. You just have to trust me. Try it in your games. It's going to show itself to be effective. I don't want to say I knew this play that's about to happen because I've already rewound it for the people watching this part was not going to work. But it's the same idea as why you smoke into the opponent triangle most of the time as opposed to walking into it, because oftentimes it's really hard to push this wave. The only time it's usually okay to walk into their triangle is when you've pushed this wave as well as this wave. Okay? And if you guys are going to push this wave right here, if you guys are learning to apply my concepts, he's applying them on Jug right now, where I talked about playing top and pressuring top and mid and stuff. If you're going to work on this concept, whether or not you push this tier 2, whether or not you go aggressively into their jungle is 100% determined by this right here. Right now, because of this, your correct play is to TP mid, push it out twice. You're going to push this wave, and then you're going to push this wave based on the timer on the clock. And then you're going to farm Ancients. And then it's going to be 23 minutes, and you're going to farm them again. That's the proper play. You guys basically need to treat the lanes like maintenance that allows you to make the plays. They're like the tools that you're supplying yourself with to make plays. So this Ember Spirit is 1K as well. He's just as garbage as everyone else in this game. If this guy's a mid player, so you guys are trying to learn from other players' perspective, I'm showing you the Jug carry that's pushing out top. If you're the Ember Spirit mid that's trying to capitalize on your Jug making these rotations and making these farm pattern pressures, you should be pushing this wave first. If you're a mid laner, it is completely amateur for you to walk top and make a rotation when your mid lane looks like this. This is equally stupid by both of you. Equally stupid by both of you. It is initially his job, the Ember Spirit's job, to push this mid lane such that it enables him to then walk from here to here or here, whatever he thinks is the best pathing at that current stage in the game. But for you guys to be making an aggressive play in their jungle when mid lane looks like this is just a fundamental no. Very low percentage. All I can tell you guys is the play will, if the play works like it does here, if you do the play here and it works, it will always work if you also push the mid lane. But if you push the mid lane and then do the play and it works, it will not have always worked when it looks like this. Statistically, probability-wise, it will just be way more likely to work if you have mid lane pushed. So much information is provided. A lot of times, one of the heroes that's going to be at this fight that kills you will have defended mid because it's pushed in. This Wind Ranger who was walking here will be stuck defending this tower instead of walking over to this fight and then killing you guys. That's the benefit. That's the rough description that I can give you guys for why it's more successful. And the Wind Ranger is going to feel this super awkward feeling where mid lane's pushed in and he has to go defend it. And then by the time he's supposed to be at this fight, he's already too late and you've already killed this guy and gotten out. So guys, please remember this. Whatever jungle you're invading of the opponent, almost always, fundamentally speaking, we need both of the lanes surrounding that jungle to be pushed. Super important towards the probability of success of your invasion of their jungle. I understand a lot of the times it's supposed to be your teammates, like in this example, but what I was talking about in all my Smurfery plays, the lower you go down in MMR, the less likely it is that people are going to push lanes. And it is super important that if your teammates are not doing it, that you accept this lack of aggression right here and you go do it yourself. Lanes are by far the most important thing to setting up aggression, and if you worry about those first and foremost, as you watch in all my Smurf games where I'm I'm just going to casually walk into their jungle now that I've pushed top and mid, and we get kills. It works out time and time again, and you guys need to make sure you follow that part of it. Do not miss that detail, because if you're applying pressure top like you are, and I see a lot of people that are submitting jug replays, they're playing the top half of the map correctly, but then they're not acknowledging the importance of this area. That really shouldn't be their problem, but because the teammate should be doing it. But it is something that you need to understand is a necessary condition for doing what you're doing here. Hope you guys learned something. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever the shit I'm supposed to tell you. Have a good one.